What up? What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bucs Talk. Y'all know who I am, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome in. Happy to be back. Hope y'all feeling good this Saturday, man. Let me see what I can see real quick before we hop into it. Time literally snuck up on me. Hey, yo, what was I doing? No.
Entire career, just how he held this team together.
Thanks, you deserve it, man.
Thanks, brother.
You do. So happy for you.
My goodness, he finally got his due.
Way to go, baby.
No way we wasn't getting this before you. I promise you that. But no way.
First of all, I never thought I'd be coaching again. And then do it in our second year is really, really special.
Way to go, baby. Way to go.
All right, so we got that out the way. Welcome to another edition of Bucs Talk. I have a podcast name, but I won't announce that just yet. I'm working on some small intricate details. I will be arriving at that point very, very shortly. So welcome. I want to say thank y'all to everybody that's been watching, that's gonna watch this. It's been a beautiful thing to cover my Buccaneers. And yeah, man. So I appreciate the support. We're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna stay consistent. We're gonna stay disciplined. You know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna take this to another level. All right. So let's get into the first order of business. Obviously, while we're here, the week 1 preview of the game tonight at 7:00. It's your Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, Coach Bowles did say that if you are healthy, all rookies are playing if healthy. So basically, we're going to get a chance to see who can do what. I definitely am excited, not only because it's Bucs football that's back, but I want to get a chance to see, the rookies and our draftees come in and get some work in and actually get some live reps. You know what I'm saying? What I really like about preseason, a lot of fans blow it off. Understandably so, because it's not the real thing just yet. But what I really like about it the most is guys that get a chance to earn their keep, so to speak. It's like, you got basically a tryout. If you're not taken high in the draft, basically you got to come in and get to work. You know what I'm saying? Punch in, punch out, bring your lunchbox and, come to work every day, opposed to guys that's, taken high in the draft. Basically you're guaranteed money and obviously a roster spot. But I really like it because, like I said, over the years I've seen guys literally, whether they be undrafted free agents or guys that's, fourth round guys and, guys that's on the bubble of not making it, and they get a chance to, literally come in and earn a spot. And I think it's really, really dope, So with that being said, I want to get a chance to talk about what we're going to see tonight. Obviously, Kyle Trask will be handed the keys because obviously Baker, Mike, Chris, Rashad, all of the big guys, Tristan will be, the starters, so they're not going to play. So we'll get a chance to see Kyle play most of the game. And I'm excited for him because, Kyle, basically, he got a raw deal. He was supposed to be, the man after TB12 left. But we sought out Baker, and I'm actually satisfied and happy with that decision. But at the same time, you want to see a guy get opportunity to actually, see what he can do. And he came in last season against the Panthers for like literally a cup of coffee. Literally a bathroom break, if you will. So, Kyle, hang in there, man. We're gonna get a chance to see what you can do tonight. Um, and basically, and our other draftees, you got our center Graham Barton. He was out of Duke. He played some center at Duke, but his main bread and butter was at left tackle. So we're gonna get a chance to see him. Now I heard some things in practice. He couldn't get the quarterback to center to quarterback exchange, down pat. There's a few bad snaps, but that's expected. It's gonna be growing pains. This guy hasn't even really played that full time. Plus, it's the NFL, so it's gonna be some things that he's gonna have to work through. But I have all faith in him and I'm trusting our scouting department in front office, because if they didn't think he was good, they wouldn't have took him in the first round. So get a chance to see Graham do his thing tonight. Our rookie tailback, Bucky Irvin out of Oregon. Really, really impressed with this guy. He's definitely a complimentary piece to what we got with Rashad in the backfield. Rashad is a little bit more patient. And when he first got here, it used to drive me up a wall because I'm like, bro, hit the hole. Like, my grandmother can hit the hole faster than you can, because he's like so patient, you know what I'm saying? But he literally evolved into a back that he is now. So I'm very happy with Rashad and what he's been able to do the last 2 years. But Bucky actually is the opposite. Bucky hits the hole, very fast, quick guy. Definitely an offset to what we're used to, because I'm happy with this pick, because last year we were 32nd in the league in rushing attack. There's no knock on our last OC, Dave Canales. I wish him nothing but the best in Carolina. But we're gonna have to, whoop them, like they stole something later on this year. But yeah, Bucky, he's coming in, different energy, different style, very, very fast and twitchy guy. So I'm hearing a lot of great things in practice, and the things that I've seen myself, on the Bucs Instagram and Facebook, and different media that goes out there report on the team. So I'm happy and excited to see him tonight, and he's going to be taking a lot of the reps too. Edge guy Chris Braswell out of Alabama. It has been said that he definitely didn't get to see the field that much in Bama. But again, he's a second round pick. And I got a chance to see him as well at practice. He was going up against Tristan Wirfs, and everybody was like clowning the man because he lost a couple reps against Tristan. It's Tristan Wirfs, bro. Like, there's nothing to be ashamed about. You know what I'm saying? Tristan Wirfs is literally like a wall in your apartment or your house. He's not moving. So, that there's no shame in that. It's definitely exciting to see what he can do tonight. And see if we can get that consistent pass rush that it's been so needed for a while now. So it's gonna be him and Yaya, but Yaya's hurt. He injured his foot early on in training camp. So, but good news is he'll be ready to go for week 1, which is great. Very, very happy to hear that. Definitely relieved because he came alive at the end of the season, because he got the starting job. And yeah, so we'll get a chance to see Mr. Braswell and see what he can do um, out of Alabama. Um, moving on. Can't forget about Jalen McMillan. No, he's not related to me. Before you ask, he's not related. He's not related to me. And if so, I would definitely get like tickets to every game. But well, I do that anyway. But no, he's not. There's no relation at all. Um, this brother here, he's drafted out of Washington. You know what, man? I don't know what it is with our GM Jason Light in Washington. I don't know if it's payola. I'm trolling, but I don't know what it is, man. We have so many guys from Washington that come to play for the Bucs. Obviously Vita Vea, JTS, Joe Tryon. Who else we got from Washington? His name, I'm thinking about his name right now, and I can't. Man, who else am I missing? And I know it's an obvious one. I can't think of it right now. It's somebody on offense I'm thinking about. Is it Cade Otton? Did Cade go to Washington? I can't remember. But nonetheless, yeah, so it's like a constant thing with us in Washington. It's like, yo, um it's funny. But oh, hold on a second. But yo, so I like doing this live because you get a chance to, I want people to see what it takes to go live and everything. When you're so perfect and on script, it's kind of like, I want to be real, be transparent and live. But yeah, Jalen McMillan, man, fantastic receiver. Man, great route runner, got hands, um, knows what he's doing. Not only have I been hearing great things, but actually our guy Mike Evans says that this guy is very polished to be a rookie. Now that's saying something, being as though who Mike Evans is. Plus, he's a veteran. And shout out to Mike. That's my boy. Mike, we're gonna get that 1,000 yards again. We're gonna eventually break Jerry Rice record. But no, nonetheless, so Mike and a lot of guys have been very, very complimentary of Jalen. So I'm like, yo, if the one of the GOATs in the franchise is saying that he's polished to be a rookie, the bar is like set high. So, I'm excited to see him tonight and what he's able to do in a live game. Man, I'm just excited, bro. Who else we got that we drafted? Oh, we drafted a guy in the 7th round, Devin Culp. He's tight end, but Cade got that on lock. So, and then Payne Durham is right behind him. So, but yeah, we'll get a chance to see him get it in tonight. But yeah, Cade is gonna be, that's that dude. He's like Break 2.0, but better, more athletic. Cam Break was very decent. Definitely very decent. A Pro Bowler at that too. So moving on. So those are the guys that I want to see tonight. Those are the positions that I'm gonna be looking for on offense and defense. So I'm definitely excited to see what these guys can do outside of the, second year guys that's there. My man Christian Izzian, the safety. Who else we got? I'm thinking of the starters, but whoever's gonna be out there tonight, man. That's got, like I said before in the start of the stream, gotta earn their keep. But moving on. Liam Cohen, excuse me, our new OC. He replaced Dave Canales once Dave took the job in Carolina. Um, I know I'm not gonna get a chance. We're not gonna get a chance to see what he's going to do per se in the preseason because this is all like you know ice cream, if you will. But his philosophies, I'm actually really, really looking forward to seeing what he is going to implement when it comes to the regular season because number one, he comes from that McVay tree. So the exotic formations and mixing different things up, giving the defense a look, deceptions, decoys, motions. That's all they do, and they still do with the Rams. And yes, I'm still bitter because they beat us to go get their Super Bowl. They went on to the NFC Championship and ended up winning the title. Um, I still get upset and low key depressed when I think about that, but nonetheless, um, so yeah, he comes from that tree, and he is a great play caller that I'm hearing. He actually was OC at Kentucky, so he knows what he's doing as far as that high level of college football in the SEC. Not saying that any other conference in the college football realm is not on that level, but we all know that the SEC is the creme de la creme when it comes to college football. So by him calling plays at even at a program like Kentucky, you're still going up against like NFL pro ready defenses. These guys, a lot of these guys from the SEC go to the next level. So I'm actually excited for Liam to see what he can do. I like what he's talking about. He actually has some history with Baker. So Baker's familiar. So Baker knows what's expected of him. Plus, Baker's gonna be back here. He's comfortable. Baker actually said that, hey, I haven't felt this much security since I was at Oklahoma. That's saying a lot. You know, um, Baker's been in the league since 2018. So what's this going on 7 years? So he's basically saying, like, yo, I haven't been mentally comfortable playing in the NFL since I was in college. So that's saying a lot. So, and I'm actually happy that Tampa, we provided that for him. You know what I mean? So yeah, Liam, welcome, man. Welcome. Um, Definitely excited to get a chance to see, what we're gonna be running in the regular season. Like I said tonight, I know it's not gonna really be, you know, hardcore everything, but just the fact that we're mixing it up. Um, like I said, the exotic formations and Chris is going back to the slot. That was his bread and butter. That's how Chris got to be where he is. Um, so Jalen McMillan may be the wide receiver number 3. I do not like Trey Palmer at all. Um, I know some Bucs fans may feel different. I just he doesn't do it for me. And because he replaced Russell Gage. Russell can't catch Gage. So yeah, but those will be the 3, and I'm sure him and um McMillan and Palmer will be switching in and out. But what I'm hearing, they're talking about Jalen can play the number 2 if Chris Godwin leaves. If it comes up because Chris, this is his last year on the deal. So if we don't resign Chris, we have a viable option, a younger option, a cheaper option at that. So we'll get a chance to see, what this young man can do. But like I said, I'm hearing nothing but great things. So when you put the bug in my ear, say, hey, this guy can come in talking about replacing people and going up to number 2, and Mike Evans is giving him high praises already, it says a lot. So I want to see, so But Liam, like I said, comes from that tree, air attack, run the football, so let's put the ball in the air, baby. Let's go. Moving on. Um, yeah, man. This shouldn't even be a topic, but I wrote it down and I'm just disgusted to talk about it. But Devin White, mm-mm-mm. A former linebacker for our Tampa Bay Buccaneers, drafted in 2019 out of Louisiana State University. Very, very solid player early in his career. Got a lot of buzz, and rightfully so, right? But the hole in the bag came out, the last 2 years. Um, and I'm being nice about it, honestly. Um, and so he wanted he wanted a trade. Well, first, let me kind of like walk it back. He wanted a long-term deal. We wanted him to play on the option. Um, he did not want to do that. He wanted security. And of course, we all want security. I don't blame him. But again, like I said earlier in the stream, you gotta earn your keep. Devin played here for 5 years. Um, I'd say 3 out of the 5 were good. 2 really great. One was he was decent, and I'm spotting him the third. The last 2 out of the 5, it was literally and to his defense, he was hurt. But I'm bringing all this up to say, because I know y'all like, yo, why you talking about somebody that's not even on your team anymore? Great question. Okay, follow me. So Devin White was on the episode of The Pivot with Ryan Clark, Channing Crowder, and Fred Taylor. And of course, he brought up the Bucs because this is where he started his career. And then he said, basically the Bucs mishandled me. I gave it all I had. I'm not doubting that Devin cheated us. Maybe the last season he did. Once he didn't get his way. AKA the bag. Then he started talking about Coach Bowles. You give a man a compliment, then on the other hand, you insult him. I'm not really sure what, you said that he said, yo, I need you. You're the key, one of the keys to this defense. True. And, I just basically he said coach was like, yo, I just can't. I gotta wait till you're ready so we can. First of all, Devin, there were a bunch of blown coverages. Um, you can't cover a bed spread, right? Um, Tackling and splitzing, one of the best. Devin coming through that hole, man. It's but Coach Bowles knew what to do with him, But for him to say we mishandled him, nobody put a gun to his head and told him to play. If you're not ready to go, you're just not ready to go. Say that. But don't get out there and say, like, man, it sounded like Antonio Brown. And from what I hear, they were very close. And that sounds like something Antonio Brown said, like, they were rushing me to get back. The NFL is a business. All the players are independent contractors. If you know that you're hurt, why would you, at a severe level, why would you want to come back and rush yourself back? You're not benefiting us or the team. You're not benefiting the team nor yourself. Because at the end of the day, the team gonna move on. you'll be the one that's eventually be looking for work. So when I heard the audio, I was just like, because I didn't watch the video, I was like, so it's like, bro, it was like you're in Philly now, cool. They want to give you a chance. But I tell you what, Devin, you get to Philadelphia and you wet the bed like you did here. Philadelphia fan base, that Eagles fan base is brutal. It's brutal. I've seen videos literally of fans taunting opposing fans coming in the game. The Eagles are so brutal. I honestly saw a video. I think it was on Twitter or Instagram. This guy was walking in the stadium with his son. His son had to be no more than 10. And I'm spotting him that they were harassing the man and his son. So if they're doing that and they're ruthless to kids, what make you think that they're not going to harass you as a player? And most Bucs fans that I know, we're not mad at Devin. Hey, things happen. It didn't work out. Okay, cool. But don't ish on us when you leave. But best of luck to you. I just disagree with his point of view on it. He said that what he said, but real Bucs fans know that, bro, the last 2 years wasn't good. Like after that Super Bowl run, which was his best year, that's when the buzz came and Devin was never the same. So it happens. But yeah, man, best of luck to Devin. We'll see him week 3 here in Philly, here versus Philly. And we'll get a chance to see him in another system and bring your A game, homie. That's all I got to say about it. What else we got? Lastly, and we're gonna get up out of here, yo. This show is gonna be short and sweet because I know the attention span, and I'm just breezing through the topics. Man, this sucks to say. Drinking my Fiji, yo. Fiji, if you want to do a sponsorship, holla at your boy. Kyle Trask, man. Will this be Kyle Trask last year here in Tampa? Will he be our Ryan Griffin? Will he be what Ryan Griffin was to Jameis, to Baker? Will he be that for Baker Mayfield? Now let's give a brief history about Kyle Trask, man. Actually, I ain't gonna say it, yo. But so took him in the second round, 2021, out of Florida. We actually, after we moved on, after we took him in the second round, he sat behind TB12 for a season. TB12 was originally supposed to retire at the end of 22. Going into last year, the Bucs felt like, we better get somebody more experienced. It's something that they seen in Kyle that it just didn't convincing enough for them to say, here are the keys to the Ferrari, here are the keys to the Rolls Royce Cullinan, to the Lambo, to the Porsche. Something that they seen. So they said, okay, we're gonna bring Baker in, give Kyle some competition. And I remember when that happened, I was feeling like, man, that's messed up. Why would the Bucs? Why would we do that? It's like That's not fair. All of the things, right? It's not fair. Why would they do that? He should have. He was gonna be the man, but couldn't beat out Baker. And at first, I thought that it was because of the name. I was like, man, it's predetermined. Nah, it's just something that they seen, man. Something that the Bucs seen. And there's no knock to Kyle. We would love to have him stay, but I'm sure as a man, he has pride. He has, but that's why this preseason is going to be very important to him. I mean, for him, what he puts on tape. And I really do hope that Kyle gets a fair shot at a starting job in this league. Like literally like a fair shot, like a legit shot for people to see that all other 31 teams, for those general managers to see what he can do. We took him in the second round, so that should tell you right there. Like, he's not like a UDFA or sixth round guy, or whatever. Took this guy in the second round. We wasted a draft pick on him. Not wasted, like Kyle, it wasn't worth it, but I'm just saying, like, we spent that money. It's like what the Bucs did. It's like went and bought a car and barely drove it. So it's just like, he drove it a couple times. Honestly, I don't really know what Kyle can do in an actual game because I really never seen it. Like, maybe I can count on my hands out of my 5 fingers, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. I don't know. I don't know what Kyle can do. Like, and I really hope that if he doesn't want to stay, and I wouldn't be upset if he left, to really try to go get an opportunity if that opportunity does arrive at his doorstep, and him and his agent say, you know what, I'm gonna go to such and such because, at least let it be on a even playing field where the man he goes into that camp whatever year and it's like, okay, we're coming in. There's no sure number one. You'll get a chance to compete for the job. I think Kyle deserves that, bro. For real. I really, really do. I think Kyle deserves that. And so yeah, man, I think I covered everything. It was fun doing this live. I will be back for a reaction of the game tonight. Before I go, I did get some intel that the Bengals are playing their starters for a series or 2. So we'll see Joey B and Chase, Mixon and those guys. We'll get a chance to see them. And the game is in Cincinnati. I will be at the game here versus the Dolphins. That is the dress rehearsal game. I will be there. That's where the starters get a lot of playing time before the season actually starts. And that's in another 2 weeks. So I will definitely be at that game. Probably did I cover everything? Yeah, I covered everything, man. So yeah, y'all let me know what you think about the game tonight. Like I said, I'll be back on and let y'all know what I seen, things I like, things I didn't like, and what we need to improve on to go into the second week of preseason. And all right, so I'm up out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you didn't catch the live, it will be up still. And yeah, thank you for the support, man. This has been very fun. I'm having a great time doing this, talking about something that I love, which is football, and a team that I love, which is the Bucs. And yeah, man, holla at me. Remember, fire those cannons. Crew members, holla at me, man. I ain't hard to find. Find me on Twitter at Guru813. Find me on Instagram at Guru Podfather. 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 I'm on Twitter. People say X. I'm not gonna say X. It's Twitter. It'll always be Twitter to me. Just like the Los Angeles Chargers will always be the LA Chargers. But I'm out of here. Y'all be blessed. Fire those cannons, and as always, go Bucs.